Hello everyone, I am back with another reading. So I kind of forgot I had to do a reading today, and I had changed my work clothes and I had put on this t-shirt, and I was like, shit, I forgot I had to post a reading today. So you know what, fuck it, I'm going to keep this t-shirt on because I'm comfortable and I'm home, and it's a cute t-shirt. I'm from Maryland, so I'm not from Frederick, but I'm from Maryland. I thought it was a cute shirt. But anyways, so yesterday was the full moon in Sagittarius, and we are in the season of Gemini. And throughout the season of Gemini, I wanted to do a series of different readings. And originally, I was going to do something different for today, but I felt that full moon energy today, especially at work. So I was like, no, I'm going to do a full moon reading because the energy is high and I feel like it's affecting me. And I think the reason why it's affecting me is because I'm on the cusp of Sagittarius. Even though I am a Scorpio, that's my sun sign. Oh, excuse me, just pollen. But I'm at the very end of Scorpio season, damn near. I'm like November 20th. I was almost a Sagittarius, but thank God I was a Scorpio. But anyways, I just wanted to do a temperature check on what Spirit wants us to know during this full moon phase, because I just felt the energy very, very high today. So if you're on the cusp of Sag, or if you are a Sagittarius, or if you have any placements, or if you are a Gemini in a relationship with a Sagittarius, this is the reading for you, because my God, like, the energy was high today, and full moon energy kind of lingers. Even though it was last night, the energy is still very high today. So it's probably not going to go down for the next 3 days or something like that. It lingers. So I already shuffled, but I didn't pull anything yet. And once again, my name is Ashley. This is the Intuitive Wellness Studio Tarot. Basically, I'm a tarot reader. I'm new to the YouTube streets. I'm just trying to build my brand, build my channel, just trying to put myself out there. I am a life coach, spiritual coach. So right now, I have a lot of specials going on for the month of June. So right now, all of my readings, except for the Juneteenth readings, are $16. Like all of my readings, like financial, love, not spiritual, love, just personal healing, all of that is $16 flat for the month of June. And for Juneteenth, if you want to do like a spiritual ancestral reading, that is $19. I am also doing healing the father wound readings for the whole month of June. That, how much was that? Oh, $26. That's $26. And if you are a Gemini, you get a free birthday reading. So put your date of birth, your name in the inbox, or not the inbox, the comment section, and I'll just give you my information or whatever. Or you can just email me at ashleyhurt2013@gmail.com, and you can get your free birthday reading if you are a Gemini. And I think that's it for now. And like I said, once again, I'm Ashley. So let's get into the reading. I don't want to make this too long. Spirit, what do you have in store for the collective with this? Okay. What do you have in store with the collective with this full moon in Sagittarius? Full moon's phase. What do people need to know? What is being revealed? That was a lot, but I'm going to take it. Excuse me. Ooh. So, I'm not sure why, but for some reason, Gemini to me, like certain signs have a certain color to me. Like, of course, fire signs are like a red or an orange. Water signs, of course, can be like a blue. Earth signs, green. But for some reason, when it comes to Gemini, I always get the color purple with you guys. So whenever I see the color purple coming through in readings, I always automatically think Gemini energy. So 3 of my cards is like a purplish color. And it's funny because with the second card, there is kind of like a purplish tint right here. So I'm sensing Gemini energy, even though I'm not seeing the sign of Gemini pop out. But I'm sensing the energy because right now we are in the season. So the first card is North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. So with the color purple, it's always depending on the hue of the color purple. I think with the color purple, the lighter tone, it's more of a crown chakra. And like this color purple is like your third eye. So even though it says step out of your comfort zone, I'm kind of sensing some third eye chakra going on here. I think Spirit wants you to tap more into your higher self, your intuition. And I feel like that's kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. Excuse me. It's pollen. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Forgive me. I shouldn't have my window open, but I don't want to get up. But I feel like Spirit wants you to get out of your comfort zone and tap into your intuition. It is interesting because sometimes in this area that kind of makes me think of like the mind thinking, that kind of gives like air energy, which is Gemini. I'm curious as to what Spirit wants you to step out of your comfort zone on. And it's interesting how 2 full moons are popping up. So something is about to be revealed to you. Because like I always say this in these types of readings, when it comes to new moon energy, that lets you know what your blockages are. And full moon energy is when things are being revealed to you. Like you're finally getting the answers. Your blockages are basically being unblocked, basically. So it says on here, full moon in Taurus, it says your dreams need a practical plan. So as far as gender, this could be anybody. It could be male or female. Because I'm getting both energies, to be honest. But I'm getting that Spirit wants you to step out of your comfort zone and create a practical plan for your dreams. Like, I feel like this could possibly be something business related or just your life in general. I keep seeing the word dream because the third card says have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So I don't know if this is like a business. I'm somewhat getting love here. Now, this is a collective reading. I'm picking up different energies and things like that and messages. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But in the end, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to work out in your favor because it says a win-win outcome is in your forecast, which is the full moon in Libra, which is justice, which is also air energy. Let's dig a little bit deeper because this is a very vague message. Ha, look at that. New moon in Gemini. Gemini's popping up. Look at this. New moon in Sag. Because we're in a full moon in Sag. Oh, damn. Look at this. Full moon in Gemini. I said I sense a lot of Gemini energy. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. So, I'm getting 2 messages here. I'm getting for one person, this is in regards to some type of business venture. And I'm getting that for another person, this is in regards to some type of love situation. So if this is a business venture, I think that, you are going to you're going to receive the answers that you've been seeking. Everything's going to make sense. But I think Spirit just wants you to be practical, be logical, and have a plan of action. And once you create that plan, things will come into perfect balance with that situation, that business situation. And I feel like it's something about a business partner, because Gemini represents the twins. So it's some type of partnership, whether it's business or romantic. And I'm getting both. I'm getting that it's both. So the card that's clarifying the North Node is Full Moon in Aquarius. And it says, show the world the real you. So I really do feel like Spirit wants you to step out, show up. Excuse me, show the world the real you. Like, I kind of get the feeling that you've been afraid to come out the shadows. And I think Spirit is wanting you to be brave and bold and just go out there and just show what you got. I kind of feel like something about your past is holding you back, because that is the card at the bottom of the deck. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. I don't know why, but I did not feel like this before I started the reading. Whoever I'm channeling, Spirit wants you to speak up. I think your throat chakra is being activated during this time. Spirit wants you to speak up in some kind of manner, whether it's in business or in love. Spirit wants you to speak up, speak your truth. I just heard somebody's horn beep, so that's confirmation. And it's interesting because there's a lot of communication here. A lot of communication. You got Aquarius, you got Gemini, you got Libra. That's all air sign, and all air signs represent is communication. So, and it's funny because the second card that's clarifying full moon in Taurus is the new moon in Gemini, which is communication is key. Blue. And blue is the throat chakra. So there is definitely a conversation that needs to be had with someone. Very important conversation. I'm getting that it's going to work out. You know, I just think that you just need to stop doubting yourself. You know, the card that is clarifying waxing crescent moon is the new moon in Sagittarius, and it says luck is on your side. And this is the full moon in Sagittarius. So I'm feeling like you feel unlucky. That's not the case. It's not that you're unlucky. I think that you just need, like Spirit said, you need to create a practical plan. You know, like sometimes things don't work out because we truly did not plan properly. You know, without a solid, good plan, you don't have shit. You don't have nothing. It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta just really sit back and think about a good, solid plan. You know, and I always suggest this because I think it is very vital. It is always good to talk to, you know, a professional about certain things, and not even necessarily a therapist or anything like that, or a counselor. I would say, like, if you really are trying to figure out this business venture, maybe you can contact a career coach or talk to someone that you know that has a very successful business. You know, sometimes you just got to talk to people that have the experience, you know. Or if you don't talk to someone, do some research. There's plenty of people on YouTube that talk about starting up businesses, how successful, what they did, the do's and the don'ts and things like that. There are resources out there, you know, utilize those resources. And even when it comes to romantic situation, like if you guys are together, there's nothing wrong with couples therapy. You know, sometimes people think, oh, we had to, when you're doing like taking it to that level of therapy, that means, oh, you guys are really in a bad place and you can't, you know, do this shit on your own. Sometimes you need that third party. You know, sometimes you need, like, that's what these people are here for. You know what I'm saying? So take heed on that, you know? Especially if it's a romantic situation, sometimes it's best to talk to a professional. Sometimes it's not always good to talk to a homeboy or a girlfriend. You know, sometimes you have to talk to a professional, you know, to get that solid, someone with the expertise, okay? You know what I'm saying? Got to be careful about where you get certain information from these days. Okay, so the next one is the full moon in Gemini. It says the answers are coming. So yeah, communication again, blue. So I just feel like during this time in Gemini season, during this time of this full moon phase, this is what Spirit wants you to know, that a conversation needs to be had, and to step out of your comfort zone. You got this. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You're on this path for a reason. You qualify, basically, because the overall energy is full moon in Virgo. It says you are good enough. And green can represent the heart chakra. So I kind of feel like whoever you are, you might need to work on some self-love. Because I'm not seeing the color yellow, because yellow can represent the solar plex chakra. And that's where, like your self-esteem and everything is. But I'm getting that for some reason, somebody out there feels like they're not good enough. And that's not true. You are good enough, and maybe you need to seek some therapy to work on that self-doubt, I also heard self-sabotage too. You could be self-sabotaging yourself a lot because you don't think you're worthy, and that's not true. That's not true at all. So like I said, I am picking up that it's both for two. I feel like I'm picking up two different people. One is a business situation and one is a romantic situation. So the near future outcome is new moon in Libra, which is a new romantic cycle begins. So, excuse me. I really believe that once you have this conversation, things will come into full balance. Now, I'm also kind of picking up that someone out there hasn't told someone how they really feel about them. So, like I said, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates and what doesn't resonate, because I'm channeling different people here. I'm also channeling, if this is a romantic situation, that you probably did not tell this person how you feel. And Spirit is encouraging you to tell this person how you feel, because I get this feeling that you're nervous about being rejected, and I'm getting you're not going to be rejected. This person I'm picking up feels the same way that you do. But because you're so fearful, you're letting the past hold you back. Don't let the past hold you back. It's funny because I've told certain people this before. Don't let past romantic situations interfere with your future and your present too. Because that person is gone. They've then moved on and you still stuck. You should never let someone keep you stuck that's not stuck themselves either. If they done moved on, you do too. Now, I know it's easier said than done. It does take work. It's not something that happens overnight, because I've been there. Okay? I've been there. But you have to do the work. That's why people don't like to do healing, because it's work and it's rough. It's hard. It hurts. That shit hurts, okay? I've been there and done that. But in the end, I'm glad I did it. Because I'd be damned if I'm still stuck and somebody living their best life. I'm gonna live my best life too. And the more you work on yourself and work past that hurt, it will hurt less. And you will get over that person. And I know a lot of people always think the best way and the fastest way to get over someone is to find someone else. No, baby, that's not it. The best way to really get over somebody is to heal. You got to process that hurt. You got to process that disappointment. You got to process that shoulda, coulda, woulda, what if. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the thing that I've picked up with dating, and this is just my experience, I feel like when you really look at things, like really look at things from a clear perspective, in the end, you will always realize, damn, you know what? It's probably for the best that shit didn't work out, because that man wasn't for me. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Once you get out of that fog, you will see clearly and be like, oh, damn, I'm glad that didn't work out. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. You'll get that clarity and you'll get that understanding and it'll click and you'll be like, oh, shit. Damn, I'm glad I'm glad he is gone, because shit, he didn't need to be in my life. Yeah, no. No. But as far as if it's a business venture, it's going to work out too. So I hope that gave some clarity to someone. If it didn't, I can always do a personal reading for you. I said all the specials. You know, I might do a reading tomorrow because the number tomorrow is 6226. So to me, that seems like a mirroring type thing. So I think I might do a reading tomorrow. To me, it's kind of giving lovers, twins, I'm getting kind of like romantic twin flame type shit. But anyways, I might do a reading tomorrow. I'm definitely doing a reading on 6/6. And I'm going to do a reading on healing the father wound before Father's Day. I'm going to do a new moon in Gemini reading. I don't know when that is. I got to look that up. I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember. I remember I looked it up, but I can't remember. Shit. But anyways, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do Juneteenth readings. And I think that's really about it. You know what? Because Gemini's represents the lovers, especially the tarot deck, I am going to do a self-love, self-care reading. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but I think that would be very vital to do this month and this season, because people are always focusing on love. What about loving yourself? You know, because that's the best way to attract love, is when you love yourself. Okay? So I think I'm going to do that also. I'm not sure which day, but that is the reading. I will catch you guys tomorrow. And I just want to say thank you to those who do watch my videos. I would like to get those likes up and, you know, subscriptions up. I also wanted to promote that once I hit 10 subscribers, I would like to do like a raffle for like a free reading once I get to 10 subscribers. So let's get to 10 subscribers, people. Help me out. I just want to say thank you to the ones that do support me and subscribe to me. I appreciate you. Without you, I would not continue to do these readings, because I'll be doing it for nobody. But I appreciate the ones that do watch my videos and like my videos. And I think some people have shared my videos, so I appreciate it. So thank you. And you guys have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the reading today.